using as my definition of dynamic packaging is the following. I don't ask you to agree to that or to follow to that. Just when I speak about dynamic packaging in the next 30 minutes, that's my understanding of it. So at the time of a traveler's request or a travel agent request, various travel components, basically at least the flight and the hotel, are being put together in one package and being displayed with one price, so OPAC price. So you wouldn't see the price of the components and you wouldn't see the margins that the tour operator or the entity who packages is putting on those components. Did you know, if you look at the ATOL licenses, which is the equivalent of the SGR or the Calamitating Fund here in the Netherlands, did you know that Expedia is the third biggest tour operator in the UK with more than 1 million passengers? And they are doing it dynamically. Thomas Cook, a leading tour operator brand in France, not only there, also here. Did you know that 50% of their online business is dynamically built? So every second package they sell online is dynamically built behind the scenes. The end consumer doesn't see it because it's listed in one merged display alongside with their traditional, with their pre-packaged packages. But every second package they sell is built dynamically. That means that their traditional package is particularly strong in periods of the season where you have less flight capacity in the market. So when you talk about sun and beach destinations, which are still dominated by charter business, you see those fares being included in the traditional shares in the tour operator systems, and so predominantly sold at that part of the season. But then when it comes to low seasons, there's a lot of free capacity in the market from the different carrier types, scheduled air, low cost, and charter. And you also see in the last minute period in July, August, that a lot of capacity is given into the market that is then taken by those dynamic packaging players to be packaged in their packages. How does a traditional package compare to a dynamic package? And we have taken as this tour operator that I'm showing you is doing both. We have a very good comparison. So you don't see any difference in the hotel category. So it's not a different audience. They're booking the same hotels, so the average star number, if you like, is the same. What we do see that the travel duration is different. Dynamic packaging, passengers, if you like, or customers stay longer. In our opinion, this has also to do with the lacking flexibility that traditional tour operator packages have. Traditionally 7-14 days. We see the average is 9 days in dynamic packaging. So you see a lot of customers wanting to have that flexibility, which traditional tour operator packages haven't offered so far. That also automatically means that the average price of such a package is higher. And, which is a surprise to many people, the margins are higher as well. So the question is, how deep do you want, if you want to enter dynamic packaging, how deep do you want to enter that value chain? Do you feel capable to cover all 4 areas? Or would you say, well, I'm very good in brand and distribution, I know what e-commerce is, I know what the end consumer likes, but I don't want to get too deep into all that operational stuff. There are others who say, I'm already having the infrastructure in place. Why can't I serve somebody else who may be strong in the brand and distribution, and I offer my package to them in a white label mode? So what you see here, all of them are extremely successful players, but each of them has chosen a completely different model. Let me discuss a bit to close the session about what do I feel does it take to be successful in dynamic packaging. And I've, in my opinion, listed 3 key success factors that you should be good at to be successful. User experience. So I think it's like for any successful website, the end consumer must feel at ease and must feel comfortable navigating through the sites, loading times, all of those elements. Content is obviously a key question. What is my content? Is it to be exclusive? Is it to be price aggressive? What segments do I want to serve? If I want to serve a sun and beach destination, do I have the necessary content? Serving a sun and beach destination, Gran Canaria, just with scheduled air, is probably a difficult choice. So you need to have access to aggressive fares to be able to serve such a market segment, otherwise you will not be successful. Reach, distribution, quite natural without getting to the end consumer. You will not sell your packages. And as my salary is paid by a technology company, I had to add technology to the picture as well. No, what I do see is that technology is becoming more and more elaborated and more cost intensive, and I think it's hard to keep up with the investment requirements that are necessary to keep up the race and to compete with the big guys that we have seen before. So I think opting for a technology partner is not the worst choice. I do believe dynamic packaging is a reality. I do believe the package space gets more crowded with many new entrants. But I think looking at business models, I think there's room for many players. And I think each of you in the room should reflect a bit and consider where your core competencies are, where your strengths are, to also possibly look into partnering with people you have considered competitors until 30 minutes ago. I think this industry is changing, and I think you have to embrace the change and take it all as an opportunity. And I've shared with you what I feel most relevant to be successful in dynamic packaging.